pities you. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if you're in a relationship with a girl, or if you've ever been in a relationship with a girl where she lacks respect for you, but she stayed with you and she told you she loved you, then guess what? There's no respect. She didn't love you. She pitied you. Okay? Because as I've taught you guys over and over, the girl must respect you. And not only that, she must respect you just a little bit more than she loves you, right? She must have 51% respect for you and 49% love for you. Because if she has 51% love for you and only 49% respect for you, guess what? She's staying with you out of pity, okay? She must respect you more than she loves you in order for her love to be real, right? To be authentic, to be genuine. Otherwise, she's staying with you out of pity. And you know what? You know you've been in these relationships. You might have friends who've been in these relationships. I've been in these type of relationships, especially back when I was blue pill, right? It's like these girls would stay with me. They would tell me they loved me. Like, I love you. I love you. Even as they're breaking up with you, right? I know this has to end, but just know that I love you. I will always love you. Now, is she lying when she says that? No, she actually feels that she does, right? But if we really quantify this in reality, that's not love. You know, that's pity. What she's telling you is she pities you, right? For her, it's coming out as love in womanese, right? You guys who learn womanese. For her, that's what she equities pity to, is love, right? She's like, I will always love you. She's basically saying, I will always pity you. Don't worry. I'm always going to feel sorry for you, and I'm always going to feel bad that I did this to you because I didn't have enough respect and sexual attraction to stay with you. So I have to leave you. But I'm always going to pity you. I mean, love you. Right? So just understand that. Okay? If your girl is telling you that she loves you and she doesn't have that respect for you, it's pity. That's why she's staying with you. And unfortunately, most relationships I see out there these days, the woman is staying with the man out of pity. Okay? And really, she's actually pushing aside her own SMV to stay with him out of pity, which is even doubly sad. I mean, not all of these girls are like super hypergamous like a lot of women out there who will just cheat on your ass, go behind your back, you know, bang all the alpha chads that you can when you're not looking, go run off to happy hour, get approached by pickup artists, go in with the pickup artist. You know, not all girls do that. A lot of girls out there, and I've seen them, no alt. That's what I'm going to hear a lot of guys say. But there are, a good number of girls out there who won't cheat on their man, believe it or not. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, some girls who just won't do it. I've approached them in field. It's like they want to. They're like, hey, where were you just a year ago? I would have gone home with you. I so bad want to do it, but I can't because I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for my man. I pity him. She will push aside her own opportunities with a high-value man to stay with you out of pity. And that is the last thing you want. And unfortunately, sadly, that is the type of game most guys are using to hang on to these chicks. You ever see these guys? You might have grown up with a few, like some of these guys that might be on your Facebook from, one you went to high school or college with. They hooked up with these girls, way back when they were younger, and now it's like they stopped being that badass alpha male that they were to get that girl, and now they're just expecting the girl to stay with him for the next 60 to 80 years of their life because of pity, right? Because she pities him. Would you really want that? Would you really want your wife to stay with you out of pity for the next 60 years because she feels sorry for you? Or would you want her to stay with you because she feels like this is a badass alpha male, this is the best, most high-value guy that I've ever got in my life. I'm so lucky and fortunate to be with him. I better not screw up. I better not mouth off to him. I better not run off to happy hour after work. I better try to make this work. Right? I better not disrespect him or yell at him in the middle of Costco like a little boy. I better be a good woman. I better keep my hair long. I better not cut it off all short and gain 200 pounds. I better look good for him. Right? Wouldn't you rather have that? than the girl who feels sorry for you? Because let me tell you, the girl who feels sorry for you and stays with you out of pity, you might think you're getting away with something, but you're not. Because that girl who pities you, if you look at these relationships of women who stay with their men out of pity and they marry these guys, these are the girls who will poison drip you the most. Why is she going to do that? It's because she doesn't respect you. She resents you. She resents you, man. Especially a girl who knows that she is missing opportunities out there in the real world because she is staying with your ass and she doesn't respect you. She is going to poison drip the crap out of you, okay? She's going to poison drip the crap out of you. I might have mentioned this before, but YouTube has a profanity filter, so I have to watch my cursing here. So, crazy, right? Anyway, yeah, she is going to poison drip the crap out of you if there's no respect there. She has to respect you more than she loves you in order for that relationship to function as a normal, healthy male to female relationship. Don't listen to the blue pill matrix, what they're telling you, like, empower your woman, stand behind her, mister, empower her, make her feel like she can take over the world and you'll support her no matter what. No, man, you can't have that type of relationship because you know what you're going to have? You do that, Joy Behar view type of relationship, that view shit. Guess what? You're going to have a dysfunctional, chaotic relationship where your own kids aren't even going to respect you. I mean, kids are born to respect their parents until you give them reasons not to respect you, right? Kids are born to respect you. As a parent, you have a kid, you start out with an automatic A, right? I used to have a teacher, we started the semester like that. My French teacher, Mr. Dalton. Hey, we're all starting out like the first day of school. Everyone starts out with an A. It's up to you to keep that A, right? And it makes me think of these guys in these relationships, and when you have a kid, it's like once you have that kid's automatically wired to respect you as his parent. So you start with an automatic A. It's up to you to hang on to that A depending on how you discipline that kid, how you run your household, or how you run your family. If that kid continues to respect you, right? It's up to you to keep that A. So, unfortunately, that doesn't work with women. I mean, you don't start out with an A. I mean, most times you start out with an F, and you kind of got to work your way up. Just the way it is, fellas. Just the way it is. If respect is lacking in your relationship, then so is love. She could tell you she loves you till she's blue in the face. She could be like, I love you, 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 I love you. She could tell you, in like 10 different ways. I love you. Hey, I love you. Did I tell you I love you? She can tell you as many ways as she wants. But if she lacks respect for you, guess what? She doesn't love you. She pities you. That is really what she is communicating to you every time she says she loves you. She's like, basically, hey, I pity you. I pity you. All those girlfriends, ex-girlfriends you've had that have broken up with you, that have dumped you, even left you for another guy, and told you about it, and was like, hey, I'm leaving, I'm going to leave you, and I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, but you know what? I want you to listen to me. I'm always going to love you, no matter what. I will always love you. What is she saying? I said, I'm always going to pity you. No matter what, I will always pity you and feel sorry that I'm dumping your ass for this other high-value guy. Or I'm dumping your ass and I'm just moving on because I'd rather even be single than stay with you. It's affecting my chances of exercising my hypergamy and meeting the BBD. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you and I pity you, but I must go. That's really what she's saying when she says, I love you. So understand that, guys. If there's no respect in your relationship, she doesn't love you. She pities you. She's not staying with you out of love. She is staying with you out of pity. And this is something you need to fix. So, how do you fix this? Right? $1 million question. How do you fix this? How do you get respect from your woman? It's a loaded question, right? And I will give you the bullet points very quickly. Number 1, you stop kowtowing to her. Okay? Stop kowtowing to her. Stop acting like a little bitch. Stop inflating her ego. Even when you don't have to. Doesn't mean you can't compliment your girl every once in a while. If she looks good, you can tell, hey man, you look good tonight, whatever. But don't like fire off all these fake compliments over and over just because that's what you're being told to do, or go buy her flowers like every week for no reason, or reward her bad behavior, or not stand up for yourself as a man, or not put your foot down when she says something that's out of line, or when she starts acting out, or when she throws a hissy fit. It's when you start kowtowing to your girl that she starts losing respect for you. When you start caving into her. Say you have an argument and you cave into her. Every time you do that, she loses more and more respect for you. Okay, every time you don't stand your ground. And granted, it should be a pretty viable argument. With me, girls in my dating rotation, of course, we're human, right? We argue. Obviously, with the girls that I spend the most time with, there are two of them that I spend the majority of my time with because I enjoy them the most. I'm attracted to them the most. We share the same values and beliefs the most. Even with those girls, we get into little arguments here and there. And you know what? When I'm right, I'm right. And it's like, if you can't see that, maybe you need to be on your own for a second while I go do my own thing. And that's exactly what I do. I don't cave to the girl. If there's nothing to say sorry for, I don't apologize. I really don't like to say sorry at all because rarely do I do anything that would need an apology. I don't sit there and do things that, would put me in that position. But I lead that relationship. A lot of guys who lose the respect of the woman, they don't lead, right? The woman is constantly taking the lead. The woman is constantly telling them like, oh, okay, this is what we're going to do. She does all the planning and everything else. And the guy is just sitting back like a child, right? Making the girl his psychologist, leaning on her every time he has problems at work. Again, not being a man, not being a grown-ass man, okay? Whenever you're dating a girl, I don't care how old you are, it could be your first relationship. You could be 15. That was how old I was when I had my first real girlfriend, where we actually started getting physical and having sex. I was 15, I was in high school. I was my girlfriend Ceci. Back then, I learned very quickly, you gotta lead. And because I saw my dad lead all the time, I was able to lead that relationship. And that chick hung on to me for years, right? And it was even 2 decades later, she was in a marriage with this guy and who was a professional fighter, and that guy just kowtowed to her like crazy, and he was this big, intimidating dude who could fight, and he would constantly kowtow to her, and then she lost respect for him, and then she was constantly hitting me up. And it's why? It's because, again, I don't exhibit those behaviors that would cause the girl to lose respect for me, as you should not, okay? Because at the end of the day, when there's no respect in your relationship, there's no love. Once the respect goes, so does the love. And then that's when all of the unfaithfulness and the extramarital affairs and cheating happens and starts and begins. Once that stuff starts, it's very hard to cut that in the nip that in the bud. It's just going to continue. I just rather have you guys start off on the right foot. Your girl respects you, and then you maintain that respect throughout your relationship. And that's basically what you do as a man. You cannot just get the girl, sit back, marry her, have her pump out a few of your kids, and then just put your feet up expecting that girl to love you the same and respect you the same for the next 60 to 80 years. That's the fantasy that Disney sells you. It's not reality. The reality is you have to stay on your path and purpose as a man. You have to stay vigilant as a man. You have to continue to lead that relationship as a man in order for that girl to continue to respect you. Okay? And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. So if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Helps me out a ton. And share my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours. Obviously, do not share these coaching videos on feminist blog sites and dumb shit like that. That is going to just not help us, right? Instead, share them with other like-minded red pill friends of yours, where we can really, really start to grow this movement even more than we are right now, and really change the world. That's what we're here to do, guys. We're here to change the world. So help me do that by subscribing to my channel and hitting that like button. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. The hottest and most gorgeous and most beautiful looking women out there, okay? I teach you how to go out there, walk up to these girls. I tell you exactly what to say, exactly what to do, so you can start bringing these very attractive, high value, high caliber women into your own life, just as I have and just as my students have, and just as we're doing every single week. Even with all this craziness going on, right? You guys follow me on Instagram. We have not stopped gaming. We are still going out there and still making things happen, okay? So, if you want to get in 7 Months to Mastery, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So please take advantage of it while you still can. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.